Shannon Sin, livinglibraryblog.com. I am at the St. Louis Ghost Light. Try this again. Shannon Sin here, livinglibraryblog.com. I'm at the St. Louis Ghost Light in Saskatchewan, central Saskatchewan. And this place has been pretty reliable in the past as far as the light showing up. But I'm standing outside of the gate here. I'm going to turn off the light. I just wanted to show the sign there. It's actually quite hard to see in the dark here. Turn on this light again. See if that'll light anything up. It's pretty hard to see. But past this gate, you can see that there's been other people here recently. The thing about the St. Louis Ghost Light is it is been featured in many books and television documentaries and such, and it is now one of the ghosts that or hauntings that has been featured for Canada Post in their haunted stamps series that was just released this year in 2014. So Shannon Sin here, livinglibraryblog.com. I'm at the St. Louis Ghost Light in central Saskatchewan. And I've just spent about 45 minutes here. I was about to leave, and it showed up. It's something I've seen often, especially I guess you could say in my youth. As teenagers, we used to come out here all the time. And so I was hoping I could come out here and capture it, but it didn't show up until I was leaving. I spoke to it, so to speak, and asked it to show up. And it didn't, but there it is. So I'll just tell you briefly the legend to do with it. St. Louis Ghost Light, this area used to be tracks. Train tracks. There's no longer tracks there anymore. The legend goes back, some say to the 20s, others to the 30s. It's a story that our grandparents' generation knew, and it's a light that's been sighted by a lot of people. The count is enormous. The story is basically that a conductor got out of the train to check a light, or I'm just noticing that it's kind of moving to the side, back and forth, but because I'm not moving, the light is moving to the left there. But the conductor got out of the train to check an obstruction or something, and somehow ended up dying. So the story is that when the light is red to the side of the white light, that's the conductor looking for the obstruction, and the white light itself is the ghost train. There's been theories that it's swamp gas, which it definitely is not. There's no swamps around, there's no sloughs around. It's just farmer fields around. This is St. Louis, Saskatchewan. There's been people that have suggested it's headlights in the distance. You tell me if you think that that's a headlight right there. Apparently the red one's supposed to be taillights. There's not even traffic like that on this back road that it's supposed to have come from, and that would be such an enormous distance. As well, I've personally seen this light during the day. I've seen it looking both directions, and as kids we tried all sorts of things. We tried to use big lights to see if there was somebody playing tricks. We ran at it. We tried all sorts of things. The most interesting thing about this light, I've often said, is that it really accompanies an ominous feeling, which is so unlike so many other places that there might be a haunting or be haunted. So to me, it feels like that there is something here. As I was standing here waiting for this to show up, I was speaking to it, asking it if it wanted to show up. I pulled out an audio recorder and asked some questions that at some point I'll go through. Not sure if I believe so much in EVPs. I've heard some that sound pretty convincing, but we'll see. I have an audio recorder with me just because I'm a writer and I've used it for other purposes. This is the first time I've tried to catch an EVP. Most people say that it's extremely unreliable outdoors as well. Anyways, as I was asking these questions and standing there, this ominous feeling came at least 3 times and then left. I believe that there's something here that is beyond a rational explanation. Other people might disagree with me. I'm open to interpretations of what this is. This is not there all the time. I'm lucky that it's actually been so constant here for the last few minutes. And like I said, I've waited 45 minutes and it didn't show up. So there it is. So if you like ghost stories and such, consider checking out my blog at livinglibraryblog.com. Again, this is Shannon Sin, and thanks for watching. And we'll let this record for a bit here.